Hey, casual crypto investor family, it is the casual crypto investor, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about some of the positive things that we have to look forward to this week in regards to crypto. I know it's been a very crazy couple of weeks in the crypto space. I know a lot of us have seen double-digit losses on our portfolio, but currently right now, depending on what crypto you hold, you could be seeing some double-digit gains right now. But nevertheless, I think there's some positive things that are shaping up this week that can basically kind of reverse the position of where we've been heading in regards to crypto. And so I want to share that information with you and let you know that, hey, I'm in the trenches with you guys, but it's not all doom and gloom, right? We have some positive things, and especially in regards to XRP2 as well, that I'm going to share with you on why I feel that this week could be a positive week in the crypto space. All right, so let's get into it. Let me rub my hands together. I think it's going to be a good week, man. I'm positive, man. I'm sorry, but I'm a half full type of guy. And so I'm excited for it. So when we look at the market right now, okay, we're up, right? We're up almost 3%. We're sitting at a $3.87 trillion market cap. In my opinion, I feel like the crypto market is reacting to some of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you. So when we look at Bitcoin is trying to get back up to that 120K, sitting at 114, almost 115,000 per Bitcoin. It's up almost 6% over the past 7 days. Ethereum sitting at almost $4,200, up 5% over the past 7 days. XRP doing extremely well, up 11%. I picked up some XRP around the 230, 240-ish range. And I'm looking at maybe 26 gains on my XRP. So not mad at that at all. Okay. And I think that XRP will continue to do well this week. I'll be surprised. Maybe we can get it back up to that $283 range this week. We shall see. Not saying that's going to happen, not financial advice by any means. But if you look at the catalysts that are shaping up, I think you will see for yourself that that's not too unreasonable, right? Okay, so quick shameless plug. Make sure to follow me on X if you want to stay locked in with me. If you want to know what's happening in the crypto space as well as what's happening with the casual crypto investor, feel free to hit me up on X. Love to engage with you all on there. Okay, all right. So the first bit of news is that we have that Dow Jones futures rise on China trade deal, hopes huge earnings and Fed rate cut ahead. So casual, why are you talking about the stock market, especially if you're new to crypto? Well, the reality of the situation is there's a lot of external variables that impact the crypto market. The stock market definitely does. Rate cuts definitely does. The economy definitely does. Trade deals definitely does. As we saw a couple of weeks ago when Donald Trump made the statement about increasing tariffs on China. I think he wanted to do 100% tariffs on China. The entire crypto market went in the toilet, right? So, there's things that happen that are beyond our control that impact the crypto market. But I will say that this is optimistic, and this is why I think you see not only the Dow Jones futures rising, which I'm going to show you in a second, but the crypto market is also rising. So it says right here, I'm not going to read the entire article, but it says right here that 2 days of U.S.-China trade talks in Malaysia ended with both sides saying they reached an agreement on many issues, setting the stage for President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping to finalize a deal. U.S. Trade Representative Jameson Greer told reporters early Sunday that we're moving forward to the final details, and we have a really good chance of making a very comprehensive deal. Excuse me. All right. And so when we look at the Dow Jones right now, currently the futures, we're up 400 points currently, or almost over 450 points right now. Okay. Which is very positive. And I think that is going to be positive news for the, not just the crypto market, but obviously the stock market too, as well. Now, things could change, things can go left, but right now we're going in a good trajectory in terms of coming up under the agreement with one of our biggest trade partners, right? And so having that kind of dealt with, so to speak, is a positive sign for both the stock market as well as the crypto market. All right. One of the other things that I also want to share too as well, lower than expected inflation keeps Fed on track for October rate cuts. So as we know, rate cuts often are a positive sign for the crypto market. Okay. The reality of that is because when you have lower interest rates, a lot of that big money goes into assets. It goes into real estate. It goes into stock market. It goes into crypto. It goes into assets because they're not earning huge percentages on leaving their money in the bank. When interest rates are higher, then that money leaves those markets and goes into savings accounts and high yield interest savings accounts too as well. All right. And so it says right here, financial markets are pricing near certainty that the Fed will cut the Fed fund rate to range 3.5 to 3.75% by the end of the year, which is positive. It depends on how you look at it. It's good and bad, right? So one of the negatives is that with them cutting rates, it means that basically your money is a lot less than what you think it is. All right, that's negative. But I will say it's positive because that means that a lot of that money is going to flood into assets that we hold, like crypto, which in turn will hopefully bring more value to crypto and make our crypto portfolios jump a little bit higher. So, it's a give and take, right? Also, too, as well, when interest rates are typically low, that impacts things like the real estate market and other markets too, as well. More money is flowing because more people can, borrow money at a lower interest rate, things of that nature. So, we shall see. There could potentially be an announcement this week in regards to those rate cuts. We'll have to kind of stay tuned for that. But believe before the end of the month, there will be some type of announcement in regards to what direction the Fed decides to go in regards to those rate cuts. All right. Now, one of the other things too that we, kind of need to be mindful of. All right. Now, this is kind of really on hold right now. So I looked up, I couldn't remember all of them. So I searched and looked up, what were the deadlines for those XRP ETF filings, right? And many of the deadlines have already passed. Okay. So because of this government shutdown, a lot of things are moving a lot slower. All right. And so we're going to be on our hands and waiting, or on pins and needles rather, or sitting on our hands or sitting on pins and needles, right? Waiting to see when this will actually happen. But, we still have the grayscale, application for XRP ETFs, Wisdom Tree, Coin Shares, 21 Shares, Canary Capital, Bitwise. These are all huge, organizations and financial institutions that, have put in filings for these XRP ETFs. I do think that when these XRP ETFs do hit, I don't think we'll be sitting at $2.60. I think we'll be sitting at much higher price points. Again, not financial advice, just my opinion. All right. But these are some things that we need to be mindful of. And hopefully, they can come to some type of resolution in regards to this government shutdown because this thing is getting out of control. I know a lot of people are hurting because of this. And we just need to end to it, and both sides need to come to the table. Now, it does seem, based on this article from The Hill, Republicans may go nuclear to end the shutdown. So they might be trying to kind of force the Democrats' hand. I'm saying this not to get political. I don't care what side of the fence that you vote on. If you're in the crypto space, you're a friend of mine. I don't care what side you vote on. I'm just kind of just sharing some of these external things that are happening that also affect the crypto market. And obviously this government shutdown is definitely one because even though there are some meetings and discussions that are taking place, I know Coinbase is working on, trying to bring some clarity to the crypto space. But for us XRP holders, we need these ETFs. We need these ETF filings to come into play because, again, that will have a huge impact, I believe, on the price because now these financial institutions will need to have XRP on their books. And so, again, I'm just kind of giving you the lay of the land, so to speak. And so we shall see what type of pressure that the Republicans are able to push on the Democrats in order to get some type of resolution with this government shutdown. So, I'm optimistic. I think it's going to be a good end of the year for crypto, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a good week for crypto. I definitely think that we will be, a lot higher than where we are right now. based on some of the things that I mentioned. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that that this will be a good week for crypto? Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Love to chop it up with you in the comment section. And give me where your head's at. Do you think this is going to be a good end of the year for crypto, or is it just going to be kind of blah? We're going to be staying pretty much where we are. Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like this type of content, please, by all means, give me a subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.